One of our favorite stores is the Mennonite grocery store. I think it's really important to also honor our family stores. In times like these, it's really important to support the mom and pop stores. Yes, sometimes they may be a little more expensive, but by honoring them, you're honoring a legacy and a life and a family. The Mennonite traditions run deep in my home and in my life. This is my heritage. This is my roots. Most of you know I'm not very particular in some areas, but when it comes to canning, I'm very particular on using ball canning lids. Now, ball canning lids for me is priority. But as you know, it's hard to find them. In fact, it's almost impossible to find them in some areas, and that's my area. We went to the local Mennonite grocery store and we found these, and they're called Prairie. I never tried them before. They're US American made. But we're gonna give them a try and see if they're going to seal. Today I'm making really spicy tomatoes. So it's stewed tomatoes, it's onions and peppers, but it's really spicy, and I'm gonna be canning them in small jars to add to chili and things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and can these, and we're gonna try the Prairie lids and see if they work. Tomatoes were from the garden, and the peppers, and the onions. And this is the last of them, pretty much. I think it's pretty much the last of them. And so all I did was stewed them. And then I always add a little container like this to chili and things like that. They're very spicy. I add a lot of hot peppers in them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and can these. Now, I don't have enough of jars, so I will have to use pints. But make sure I put on here that these are very spicy. I don't like a lot of spicy food, but a little bit sure does make things taste good. Now I am going to water bath these because they have a little bit of citric acid in them. And with the hot peppers, that makes the tomatoes more acid. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wipe all the rims. And let's open up the Prairie jars. So I paid $3.99 for these. This is all they seem to have. That was the cheapest. They had a lot of expensive stuff, but I've heard about these, so we're gonna give them a try. First thing I noticed is they're white. The lid is totally white on the inside. It looks like it has a good coating. It's a thinner metal. I think it's thinner than the ball lids, and let's look. Here we got the ball lids. It looks about the same. It's totally different on the inside. The outer is exactly the same except for the writing. One says per, one says ball, and the inside's different. So we'll give it a try. Here's the ball. There's the ball ones. Here's the per. All right, we can put the lids on all these, and I'll put them in the canner and we'll see how they seal. All right, so this is the ball lids. This is the per. It looks exactly the same. Now, I did notice it takes a lot longer for these to seal, but they all did seal. I say it's a good thing. It's a good product. It took me a while. I don't know why the rings wouldn't fit. I don't know if they were bent or what the problem is, but the per lids and the ball lids look exactly the same except for the name. I'm guessing it's the same material. I'm not sure, but it did take a little bit longer for these to seal. But they all sealed, and so it's a win-win. Well, it's the end of another long day. It was a good day, but it was a long day. It seems like in the month of September, there's always so much work to be done. And then soon will be the long winter months where you don't have as much work. You know, the one thing I noticed? Everything seems so heavy. The older you get, the heavier things seem. When I was in my 20s and 30s, things didn't seem very heavy to me. Now everything is so heavy. Canning jars and buckets of water and shavings. It's so heavy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put shavings in here. Now the chickens are in here because they know that there's something, they know I'm doing something, and they are nosy little things, I tell you. Homesteading is living frugally. Homesteading is loving the animals and taking care of them. Homesteading is living the old ways, the old life. That's what homesteading is. Homesteading is a way of life. It's a way of thinking. It's trying to be nice to the earth. It's trying to lessen your footprint on the earth. It's trying to live in peace and harmony. Homesteading to me is a philosophy of life. And in the books that you read and what you like to study on, homesteading for me is all those things. They're upset with me right now because I'm sitting in their entry and they know I did something to the chicken house and they are desperately wanting to know what's going on. And they complain. Oh, they complain so much. You know, it's okay. Chickens have a personality of their own. Oh my goodness, they do. There are some chickens that are fussy. There are some chickens that are sweet and kind and gentle. There's some chickens that just are grouchy. Oh. Yeah, they all have a personality of their own. Whatever you call homesteading, whether you have a big farm or just a little plot of ground like me, homesteading, I can say, it's a way of life and it's fun. Oh my goodness, Tessie and her chickens. Take care, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody. And homesteading is if you have a little poop on you as well. I can't tell you how many times I videotaped holding my chickens and then all of a sudden I get a little surprise. And I never tell anybody, okay? We don't tell anybody. We just don't show that part of life, right? But that's how it is. Then I gotta go in the house and I gotta change my clothing and get myself fixed up again for another video. Yeah, homesteading has a little bit of poop involved with it as well. Okay, for real. Bye, everybody. Yeah, that's homesteading, all right. Hey, if you like this video, can you do me one big favor? Can you make sure you give me a thumbs up? Thanks so much for watching. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.